Hello YouTube, J Smooth is here, and you know me, right? I like to mix things up. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix things up here with the NASCAR video. With NASCAR 2011, the game. Now you may be wondering, how long did you have this game? Well, I've had it for a couple days now. So I'm right here, I'm at the qualifier, skip the screen right here. And I'm not sure, do I want to qualify? I just want to skip it. I got 40 laps. I have enough time to work my way up to the pack, so I think I'll skip. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright. Okay. So 40 laps, like I said. Plenty of time. So, now you see my race stats. Like I said, barely got this game. And there you see my laps led is like 12 or something. I don't even know how that happened. So, I've been playing around with this game. I said playing around. I haven't been playing it. Playing around. As in I've been testing out certain things, driving with different cars, whatever. Playing around with it, trying to improve, and I finally decided, hey, it's time to start a career. It's time to make these races actually mean something. So, started a career with the 2010 season because I heard that the 2010 and 2011 season, I heard that career mode stopped after one season. So I decided, okay, we're going to start with the 2010 season, and then once this ends, go to the 2011 season, if I even make it that far. Alright, so, 2010 season, right? So, I decided to go with the Bobby Labonte number 71 Tax Slayer. Now, I've always been watching iRacing videos, the World Cup, because I just love iRacing. It looks really nice. It's just an amazing game. And I really wish I had it, but things just wouldn't work out with this computer. Now, like I said, always been watching those, and I don't remember the driver's name or anything, but he used to drive this Tax Slayer car. So I decided I'm gonna drive this Tax Slayer car just because he did. Not because I'm a Tax Slayer fan. You can see right here, things get really rocky in the beginning. So I give him a little nudge, he slides up the track, and there's another guy behind him. One of those guys, there's two people behind me. One of those guys is my rival. Now, as you see, I kind of fell behind, so I have some making up to do. But, as I said earlier in the video, 40 laps is plenty of time. Plus, I don't really need to get into any trouble at the moment right now, so being behind, away from the pack is good, I guess, for now. So, anyways, on to what I was saying about the iRacing guy. He used to drive the Tax Slayer car, and when I saw there was a Tax Slayer car, you knew I had to take that one. I don't care about Bobby Labonte. Yeah, he's a good dude, but he's kind of old. Now, I was, looking around on, how to get better at this game. Like I said, I was playing around with it, trying to get better, and I just kind of wanted some instant tips to go ahead and improve so I don't run into the wall anymore like I just did. So I was searching on Google for some instant tips. So I really didn't find any on the actual game. I did find some people encouraging other people when they were trying to become a NASCAR racer in real life. And that got me to thinking, NASCAR, how in soccer, or football, whichever, in soccer, there's a whole lot of running and stuff. And 30 years old is getting kind of old for soccer. 35, you're at the end of your career in soccer. If you're still playing when you're 40, wow. Now in NASCAR, that's the complete opposite. All you have to do in NASCAR is sit in a car for about 4 hours, which is very long. And you have to have a sharp mind, and you have to have some tolerance for a hot little area that you're in, temperature-wise. So like I said, the keys. The main one being a sharp mind. So NASCAR does take some skill. Honestly, it does. Because, you gotta think about what you're gonna do. NASCAR is almost like chess with action. Now, like I said, it's almost. It's not nearly the same. It's just it takes that mental stuff. Because if you're falling behind a little bit, like you guys know when you watch it on TV, on these big super speedways, you're watching the Daytona 500 or whatever, and there's that one car that decides, okay, I'm gonna break my line and try and pass these guys, and they can't make it all the way up to the front, and then they start slipping back. You can't worry. You have to settle down, focus, and you have to find somewhere to fit in, right? You have to have that mental edge. You have to be aware all around you, you know. Of course, you have your spotter helping you out, but you have to also be aware of where he is exactly. If the spotter says he's on your left, you can't be 100% sure, because if you go to your left just a little bit, you don't know if he's going to end up getting your left rear, or if your guys are going to sandwich together, or if you're going to end up spinning him out. So you have to be somewhat aware. You have to be able to really focus and just be 100% mentally aware all of the time, because you don't know what's going to happen, especially if there's a wreck in front of you. But there really wasn't that many wrecks in this race here, which was pretty nice. It's a green flag for pretty much all 40 laps, which, like I said, it keeps things moving forward, you know. In these games, if there's a caution, you know, it kind of skips those laps, and it feels like you're missing out on the race. So, anyways, on what I was saying, you know, you gotta be mentally aware, because you get to know where everybody is, and you have to know who you can draft off of. Like right here, I'm seeing, hey, this is not happening. I have to hold my line, because if I don't, there's gonna be a wreck over here to my right. Have to hold my line, and if I do ever plan to pass these guys, I need to get them to draft, because this is a pretty long line. Maybe I can fit in right here. We'll see. It doesn't look like it though. Gotta hold my line. Can't dip below. Gotta hold my line. Can't go too high. Can't go too low. Alright, watch these guys pass. Make sure all of them pass. Go ahead. Come on, woman. Are you gonna go? No? Alright. Gonna fit in. Okay, I can fit in here. I just need to speed up. No, wait for me. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll get behind these guys, and I'll get some draft. Slingshot around them. Get in between them. Get some draft. Get around them and get into the lower area of this track, right? See how I'm like kind of planning this out? Alright, so I should be able to climb up here. Let's see, there's about 4 cars or so, and a little break. So, alright, let's get some draft, and then we're gonna try and break free from these guys, slingshot around them, and get some draft from somebody else, right? Let's slow this car is. Bump draft. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try and make my move soon. Lap 8 of 40. Alright, so might as well talk to you guys about what encouraged me to get this game. So, I was just watching YouTube. So, in case you guys are wondering what I do in my free time, I play games, I watch people play games, and I play sports. There we go with the slingshot. Yeah, that was nice. What are you doing, fool? You're just dropping down, dropping at like 160 or something. Dang. So, anyway, like I was saying, play games, watch people play games, and make videos of my games, and I play sports. And whatever. So, when I watch people play games, I watch on YouTube, and there's one guy I was watching. I honestly do not know how I stumbled across this one guy's videos. I have no clue how I ended up watching NASCAR 2011, the game. I honestly do not know. I just don't know. I never searched it. Really. I'm not sure how I really don't know how I came across that. So, like I said, I came across this video in NASCAR 2011, the game. Now, that's some thunder. I'm sure you guys can't hear it, but there's thunder out there because I live in Arizona and it's time for some heavy-duty rain. Alright, like I said, Arizona, rain. Whenever it does rain in the desert in Arizona, it rains for as hard as it can for about 4 minutes. As hard as it can, a short amount of time. Most of the time. Sometimes it rains almost as hard as it can for about 15 minutes, but it's generally pretty rough and short. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Stumbled across this NASCAR video. Not sure how. It was posted by Revin Lateralist, and this guy apparently has this online league. Now, I'm not sure if he finished it or not. I haven't really looked out that part. Now that I think about it, I probably should check, but I'm already in the middle of this commentary, so I'm not going to. There's some more thunder. I hate thunder. I hate lightning. I hate rain. Back onto this Revin Lateralist dude. Alright, so I was watching one of his league videos, and I said, you know what? You know what I haven't done in like the longest time? Play some NASCAR. I have not played NASCAR. Now, if you think about it, let's see, on the games that I have, I'll go ahead and read off the list. NBA 2K11 and 12, MLB 12 the show, MLB 10 the show, MLB 09 the show, MLB 2K12. Alright, you see most of these are sports. Madden 11 and Madden 10. Alright, all these are sports actually. NHL 09, these are all off of PlayStation. UFC 2010, which I haven't posted because I don't think you guys would really care for that because it's an older game. Like I said, all these are sports, right? And I got World at War, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and the dreaded Modern Warfare 3. So like I said, sports, and then the added Call of Duty. Now, one thing I don't really have in that mix was NASCAR 2000 and whatever. Now, I'll go ahead and let you guys know that I did own a PlayStation 2 back when I was, let's see, I don't know. Well, the game that I remember playing on there the most, actually I don't remember which game I played on there the most. The two games I played on there the most was MLB 2005 and NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Now, those were for 2004 and like 2005 I think, or 2006. Anyways, like I said, 2004, so it's 2012, that was about 8 years ago. That's a really long time. 8 years ago. I'm 14, so back when I was 6, 7, or 8, maybe when I was 9, I used to play a lot of those games. Now, the main game that I played the most was MLB 2005 because I had a friend that I would go over, or he would come over and we would just play that game for the longest time, and it was tons of fun too. Just these cheat codes, and like I said, I was about 7, 8 years old when I played this game. And one of the cheat codes was beans, and whenever the ball was thrown, hit, or caught, or hit the ground, it made a farting sound. It was the most hilarious thing ever. Because I was 7 or 8. But the other game that I used to play often was NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Now I remember watching a commercial for this, and it was someone like Jeff Gordon, and was yelling at this other guy in the commercial. And I was watching this, and I was like, this game looks so legit, I have to have this game. You know? It looked legit too, because he got out of the car, he was mad, he was yelling at this other dude. It looked so realistic. It looked like something that you would see on TV. Well, maybe you wouldn't see on TV, but something that would happen in real life. And the games in NASCAR always look nice. They always have. This is the damage is always lacked. Anyways, the game looked nice, and it was total team control. Now, what this featured was a team that you could communicate with. you can communicate with your team on NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Now, like I said, this is 7 years ago or so I don't really remember exactly what I could communicate. But I do remember we had the ability to hook up a USB headset or whatever and actually talk to your crew chief or whatever. Now, I don't remember exactly what you could say, but you couldn't say certain words or you got penalized. Now, I never cursed back then, I still don't, but some of the words that I said that I got in trouble for was like darn and crap or something like that. And, you know, like I said, you can communicate. I guess, like, hey, give me 4 tires. Hey, I'm pitting, and you set me up for a full tank of gas. I guess, you know, that's what you could do. And you could, like, switch through, like, your team. Like, let's say you have car 1, car 2, car 3, and car 4 on your team. And you decide to start the... Whoa! Crap, man, that's my bad. Whoa! Flipping through the air! Alright, let's watch my dude move. Noob move! See right there, I'm just gonna not give this guy enough space and I'm gonna pay the price. I'm gonna get some air on this one. Oh my gosh. Anybody that was Truex right there that it ended up flipping me over. I was partially in the air and then he just flipped me over right there. Well, it's totally my bad. Check out the damage, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get back into this race. So like I was saying, let's say you selected yourself as car number 3, and car 1, 2, and 4. Jeez. Voice crack. Alright, so 1, 2, and 4 were on your team, and your car 3. Now, down in like the left-hand corner, I believe it was, there was arrow. You can press the arrow buttons to choose which car you wanted to be at the moment. If that makes sense. So like you could say, okay, car number 3. I want to switch and see where number 4 is, and I'm gonna control him for a little while. You press car number. You press the arrow button to choose car number 4, and it'll like teleport you there. Like it'll like pick you up by your head, by your little head, and drag you across the track and drop you in the other car. Not literally, but that's what it seemed like. You know, it went through the roof. The camera went through the roof, over everybody's head, and dropped right into their roof. That's what it pretty much was. And then you got to control theirs for a little while, and then you could always go back to your car. Now, there was this one track. This is the reason why I played this game for forever. There was this one track. It was extremely tiny. It was like Bristol, just half that, something like that. As you can see right here, I'm really making a push. Here we go. I'm gonna fit in right here. That was a big chain right there. I would have never made it if it weren't for this little gap. You dropping back in the pack. In 5th place now, coming up halfway through this race, right? All right, so back on what I was saying. The little track. It has something to do with like Dodge or something. If I looked it up, I'd probably be able to find like the name. But like I said, this track was extremely tiny and it was tons of fun, and it was the main reason why I played this game for forever. Now, 3rd place right here is good enough for me for now. I can go ahead and just sit back and relax and just, well, chill out. Because honestly, we're about halfway through this race and there is no need to get too aggressive. Maybe just log like 10 laps or so and then lead the rest. I have some space to breathe. But anyways, back onto the game. Back in 06, when I used to play this game forever, this little Dodge Charger track was so tiny that the pit road actually was outside of the track. Now, like I said, if I were to look this up, I'd probably be able to find it. But this track was extremely tiny, extremely action-packed, extremely fun. And back then, I really didn't care about damage. I just wanted to play, you know. And that's what I did. I just played. So, like I said, extremely fun because it was just action everywhere. Oh my gosh, just, you know, what you would do is you'd spin one guy out in turn 2. You would do a couple laps and you're still trying to recover from that wreck. That's how tight that track was. So, that's the reason why I played that game so much. Yeah, I also played the other games, other tracks too, but I never played them nearly as much. Now, I've never really had a favorite driver. I can always remember this one time where I was outside in the backyard, and it was something like me and my dad had this conversation or something about NASCAR, and it was how like Dale Jr. got injured in some way, shape, or form. I think because of a car fight, he was out for a couple weeks. And I remember saying something like this: well, if he's injured, I can't be a fan of him anymore, so I have to choose somebody else. And that's what I did. Now, I still respect Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's really, I just like him. So, yeah. Like I said, had to choose somebody new, apparently. So, I chose Kurt Busch. Now, this Kurt Busch dude was my favorite driver for like the longest time until for some odd reason I lost interest in the NASCAR races. Back then, every Sunday was a good Sunday. But now, every Sunday is a Sunday that you realize, crap, it's Sunday. So, every Sunday we used to make popcorn, sit down and watch the race. When it was crank it up time, we used to jack the volume all the way up and just listen to the amazing sounds of the race. We used to go to I'm not sure if I'm saying we used to go to Rockingham, but we went to Rockingham this one time, and it was tons of fun. Now, it was a Subway 400. I really don't remember anything from it, but one thing that I do remember now is that it was a photo finish. That's all I really remember. Also, I guess I could give you a link in the description below, because I decided, hey, what if there is a highlight reel on this race? Now, this race was at Rockingham, North Carolina. It was a Subway 400, and, well, it was in 2004. I'm not sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure I have the program for it still. And I think it had like Jeff Gordon on the cover. So, like I said, I should be able to give you guys a link. There's a big bolt of lightning. Should be able to give you guys a link on the actual race. Because, well, yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure we sat like right at the finish line. I remember The Rock, which was awesome. Now, going back to where can't think. NASCAR 06. Back onto that. I remember reading a year ago or so. It was quite some time ago, but it was long after my PS2 stopped working and my NASCAR 06 is no longer valid. If valid is the right term, it just didn't work anymore. I remember reading long after those games have passed that the Mr. Clean track on there was actually a remake of Rockingham. And if I would have known that prior to everything shutting down on me, I would have actually respected that track. I could have cared less for that track. But hey, now that I know, well, anyways. Also, there was another race that I actually went to in person. I'm not sure when this was. It was like 2008 or something. I'm not sure if that's correct. Whatever. It was in Richmond, and I love Richmond. Nice track. And I was a Kurt Busch fan at this time. I remember watching that race from about like turn 3 or something, or turn 4, and it was in that area. And let's see what happened. I don't remember who won, but I do remember like I said, I was like a really big Kurt Busch fan. I do remember that Kurt Busch or something was running really well, and it came down to crunch time, and it ran out of gas, like 2 laps before, you know, how that works out. So like I said, that's all that's all I remember from that race. I don't remember who won. I don't remember the year. I think it was like 2007, 2008. But it was tons of fun because I was there with my grandpa and everything, and it was in Richmond. It was in Virginia, so we went up to Virginia and watched that race. But Richmond, since then, has always been like my favorite track, just because now this Richmond race track here. Let's see. More on my NASCAR games career or whatever. The other game that I have is for the Xbox. Yes, I have an Xbox, so I'll give you more on that later. On the Xbox, I have NASCAR 08. Now, NASCAR 08, I'm sure I got that in like 2009 or something, 2010, whichever. I got it, and I've lightly played that. For some odd reason, I just never got into that. So, never got into that. I'm not sure why. But anyways, I'm gonna slingshot past these guys, and I took the lead. So that's nice. So I'm not sure why I did not really get into NASCAR 08. I played it lightly every now and then, but I never really enjoyed it. There was just nothing there to enjoy. I'm not sure why. I actually really am not sure, because it seems like the NASCAR game was always fun, but for some odd reason, 08 just wasn't fun. I did not get 09. I actually almost did. I did not get 09. There was no 2010. I did not get 2011 until a couple days ago. Now you're going to see right here, Jeff Gordon, aggressiveness. He's going to get by. Okay, so I had to stop the commentary and restart it, so I'm not sure where I was in my whole talking thing. Pretty sure I was near the whole my history of the video games themselves of NASCAR. Anyways, on to that, you know, how I passed on all those games until now. I remember really wishing to have iRacing. This was back when I started watching the iRacing game races, and that's where I got this whole Tax Slayer car. So I wanted to drive Bobby Labonte car from back then. So watched the iRacing, and it was tons of fun to watch. And I didn't watch every second of that. I mean, 4 hours, man, 4 whole hours. It was more of those things where I watched like an hour or so, and then did something else real quick, came back to it, and whatnot. I really didn't play it, or watch it, sorry. I really didn't watch it for the whole entire 4 hours, but the time that I did watch it, I did enjoy it. Now, like I said, really wanted that key, but I never got it because it was just like too expensive. You know, you had to pay for the membership, and there was just no way in the world I'd be able to play a NASCAR game without a wheel that was that realistic. Now right here, you've seen me bump into the wall every now and then, one right there. Drop below the yellow line every now and then. You've seen me do that stuff. The reason why I do that is I don't have a wheel. I'm using an analog stick, and it's kind of frustrating. I know it is. It is very frustrating to play. So that's why I had to pass on iRacing, because there was no way I could play a game on PC without a wheel. And, you know, wheels are kind of expensive. And the game was kind of expensive. And yeah, like I said, too expensive to get iracing, so I really passed on the whole NASCAR idea. Now, I'm the type of person that jokes around a lot. In fact, I love LeBron James. I'm sorry, this is a NASCAR video, and I'm like everywhere. I love LeBron James, but I was always the person that always called him LeBrick. I love LeBron James. He's like my favorite player. My favorite player is actually not him. My favorite player in the NBA is actually Dwayne Wade. I just really enjoy watching Dwayne Wade. But anyways, back on to, how I joke around with everybody. I used to say all this crap about NASCAR. How, all how you see Jeff Dunham. I don't know if you ever watched him. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere in this commentary. I'm everywhere on this track. I'm everywhere in this commentary. I've been in 43rd. I've been in 1st. I've been everywhere in this race. I've been everywhere in this commentary. I've been everywhere on this track. I'm just everywhere. Hey, this is how I am. I've been everywhere on this channel. Next thing you know, I'm gonna upload that was a big lightning crack. Some like really random crap. Where whatever. I might upload some like crazy game from way back when, some like MLB 1998 or whatever. Back to what I was saying, if I was even saying anything that even made sense. Let's see. Well, he talked about how Jeff Dunham and them used to make fun of how NASCAR always turned left. Hey, look, they're making a left turn. Oh, look, they're making a left turn. Oh, look, they're making a left turn. So, I always made fun of NASCAR. But once you really watch some videos... Oh, snap. See, you can't hear that, but that was pretty loud. Now, actually, I don't know if you guys can or not, but if you can, yeah, you'd probably be scared. Okay. We only got a couple laps left. 4 to be exact. About 3 1/4 or so. Anyways, I used to make fun of NASCAR, but once you really actually get to look at the actual strategic side of things, that's when NASCAR gets fun to play, watch, whatever. So, the last couple laps, things are getting intense. Your fingers are sweaty, your fingers are getting kind of tired, well, if you haven't raced for too long. Like I said earlier in the video, I got this game a couple days ago, so I haven't really worked on holding that trigger finger for too long. So, fingers getting kind of tired, switching from my middle finger to my index finger, to my index finger to my middle finger, and back and back and back and back. So, really sweating on my hands. I'm feeling the nerves. I'm feeling it. This is what I like right here. We got a couple laps left to complete, and I'm gonna complete them in 1st place. I'm not letting anybody pass me. I'm blocking off anybody that thinks they can get by me, because guess what? They can't. So, like I was saying, once you get past the whole making a left turn thing, you get into the strategic parts. That's when this game for NASCAR gets interesting and gets fun. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure around the 25-minute mark or somewhere around in there, I said I'll touch more on Xbox and my Xbox and the games I have for Xbox, whatever. So one game I have for Xbox is NHL 10. Another game I have for Xbox is Minecraft. Another game I have for Xbox is... I really don't have any games for the Xbox. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clear up what the Xbox is. But we're going to go ahead and finish this race off. It's lap number 40. Let's go ahead. Now, I'm definitely feeling the pressure. We cannot mess up here. If you mess up here, that might cost you the race. They're pretty far behind. They might start catching up, but we'll see. They've got push. I'm all alone. I'm ready to take whatever they're going to give me if they do catch up, though. Alright, so here we go. Last turn. Alright. I'm still quite a ways behind me. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. Almost there. Alright, here we go. Turn this wheel slightly. Dip into this. And that just Bobby Labonte wins the Daytona 500. Finished first. Started 43rd. Let's go ahead and celebrate. Good times, man. Still have to get this rolling here. You can't take your hands off that controller and dry them off. Just quite yet. Alright, you see my car's got some damage to it, but not too much, so it's fine. I only have cosmetic damage on, so yeah. Anyways, on to what I was saying about the whole whatchamacallit, the Xbox. The use of the Xbox is actually our TV service. So, I guess you can guys go ahead and shoot me a friend request on there. I'll leave my gamer tag in the description below. But like I said, it's pretty much a TV service. It's in the main room. The PS3 is in like my room or whatever, where I sleep. So the Xbox is pretty much used by everybody. I go on there playing Minecraft. My sister plays Minecraft, and my dad watches TV. Your Netflix and the occasional Hulu. So this race is pretty much over. Oh, it is actually. We're celebrating. We're shaking the champagne, spraying it on everybody, dripping it out, and then taking a drink of absolutely nothing. Anyways, like I said, the Xbox isn't really used just by me, so when you send me a friend request and I accept, and then you shoot me a game, I may A, may not have it, or B, not be playing. Now, like I said, the only games I have that are actually recent is NASCAR 08, NHL 10, and Minecraft. So I guess if you guys want to play Minecraft, that'd be cool. But like I said, I'm not always playing Minecraft, and I don't have a mic. I have the Kinect. So on PS3, I have a mic. So like I said, gamer tag in the description below. It's Adidas Shadow. So it's like Adidas, like the brand Adidas. No space, and then capital SHADO. Adidas Shadow. There you see everybody running it down for you who finished where. So, yeah, you're going to see some surprises. And you're going to see some people not finishing too hot. And like where they should have. So, as you're going to see getting closer. And there's my rival. So we finished 43rd. Let's go ahead and continue the career, I guess. Alright, so this video is pretty much over. When is Brian Vickers' birthday? I remember this is October 24th. Don't remember the year. Okay, 1983. How many miles in length? 1.5. I remember. Alright, let's see what this next one is. Is there another question? Yes, there is. Oh, I don't think no, wait, no. Rudiman. Yeah. I remember those. Alright, so I guess I'll thank you all for watching. I'd like you guys to have an amazing day. Up next is Auto Club Speedway, because hey, that's what's up. That's where we'll be racing next. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe for more NASCAR 2011 gameplay. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Peace. I am out.